So you're thinking about moving to Bend and you want to live in 63 degrees in January in Central Oregon. Well, that's exactly what we're going to be covering in today's video. I promise you, we're not trying to confuse you guys about the weather here, but today is an exceptional day when it comes to the sunshine being out. And so we're going to be talking about what it's like in late winter, maybe early spring here in Bend. So if this video sounds like it's for you, stick around. We're going to be getting after it right now.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good and the bad of Bend, Oregon and the surrounding areas, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what's going on here in Bend. My name is Zach Nutter. This is Ryan Rudloff, both licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon. We've lived here in Bend for over 30 years and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Central Oregon. So with that being said, we're gonna start walking down in the old mill district. And just last week, it was single digits. We're talking 1, 2, 5 degrees outside. We got
freezing.
2 weeks previous, we got over a foot of snow. And here we are, January 29th. Ryan's in a short sleeve. I didn't prepare very well. I'm in a long sleeve today, but no jackets.
A little sweating.
So this just shows you the amazing days we can get in the winter here. And the last week before we had that real cold snap, it actually was really nice outside. Blue skies, maybe high 20s, mid 30s a lot of the days. We had a couple 40-degree days. Like, this weather is exceptional. It's supposed to be in the 50s tomorrow. We're gonna cool back down after that. So these days are a little more far and few between. We definitely get a lot of blue skies throughout the cold days, but we wanted to show you and talk about kind of the things you can do during the winter when you get these beautiful days. We might even see somebody paddling down the river. There are people out everywhere, people eating on the patios, people cruising down the trail. I bet you there's a million people on the river trail right now. Everybody's been cooped up because it's been cold, and now everybody's out enjoying this beautiful weather outside.
And that's what's so crazy and remarkable about this area is the fact that we'll get these teaser spells of weather in the late winter, early spring. So everybody's out, they've been cooped up like Zach said, but it's just like the sun's out right now. 63 degrees feels like 75 degrees right now, and we are just excited. You can feel the buzz in the air. People are excited that spring might be coming soon. We know better because we've been here for 30 years that it's still a little ways away, but we enjoy it in the moment right now. We're down at the old mill district. There's people out and about right now, and it's just kind of that buzz in the air. People are excited, and it's just something to be really super pumped about what's coming ahead. The spring is on its way, and one thing that we can typically rely on is the sunshine, but when it's mixed with the warm weather, that's when it gets really exciting around here.
So last year, it was probably like mid-February. I don't know why these thoughts went through my head because I've been here forever, but I'm like, we had a week stretch of weather like this, and I'm like, we're through the winter. Spring's here, through the weather, and we got hammered with snow, cold weather for at least another 4 weeks or so. So it can be deceptive, but we'll take every one of these days we can get, and the people are just out like crazy. Usually on a day like this, we've been filming a lot outside during the winter, rain, snow, shine, and we'd be the only ones on the trail. Only ones outside. We actually ran into one of our friends and we were filming the other day, and he's like, what the heck are you guys doing outside right now? It was like 8 degrees outside. He's laughing at us, but hey, we're here for you guys. But there's so many great things that you can do here in Bend in the winter when you get this kind of weather. Kind of a shoulder-ish season right now. We're not during the holidays, kind of past the holidays. Everybody's kind of regrouping at home, so town's not as busy. Trails aren't as packed. A lot of the restaurants aren't as busy. We just had lunch on the patio at Greg's Grill. Super quiet. We were the only ones on our little section of the patio. There was another section on the other side that had quite a few people sitting outside, but we're easily able to get into tables. These are some of the most special days you get in Bend because it's that huge reprieve from the weather, and people are out, everybody's happy. Town's kind of bustling again. I love when we get days like this.
Absolutely. Right now, Mount Bachelor is it's a bluebird day up there at the mountain. It's probably a little over freezing. People are up there skiing, but this is that time of year when we start to make that shift. You know, the days are getting a little bit longer. I think the sun goes down probably around 5:30 p.m. as opposed to 4:30 p.m. a month ago or so. And that's really what it's all about right now. The outdoor living is what really draws a lot of people to the Bend area. And so even when we have like these spells of weather where it's really nice outside in the wintertime, people are doing whatever they can to maybe play hooky from work and do something outside. So I mean, I would imagine right now that there are some golf courses that are actually open for business. There's people out there playing golf right now. I would imagine Smith Rock State Park down in the Redmond area is absolutely humming. It's probably close to 70 degrees down there right now, but it's just one of those days where you get out here. We have to broadcast it because we've been driving home the cold weather here in town because that's the way it's been. But for those that are looking to relocate from out of the area, we have to just really give you guys this understanding that the weather in the wintertime, A, isn't that bad, and B, we do get those extreme spells of cold, but they're very short-lived, and soon after, it gets warm again. It's almost like a big pendulum swinging back in our favor, and so we're really excited about what's happening right now. We're going to enjoy it for as long as we possibly can.
So my brother, my youngest sibling, my brother, relocated to Traverse City a couple of years ago. And the slower time of the year for us is the winter time. And so I always tell him, hey, I can come out and visit you in the winter. He's like, don't come out in the winter. It's so gloomy for 6 months. It's kind of depressing. He said it's an amazing place in the summertime, but it's fairly depressing for 6 months out of the year. And that's the beauty of this place, is we aren't like this gray town. A lot of people think of Oregon and they think super rainy. Not the case for us. We do have winter. We have some hard winters, but we always get these bluebird days. Unlike a lot of other places, a lot of our clients that relocate here are specifically asking us, hey, do you guys have long periods of time where it's just gloomy and dark? And we just really don't have that much of that.
We don't. And so right now, like we've been talking about in this video, it's late January, we're going into February. It's still gonna be winter time for the foreseeable short-term future. We're gonna get some more snow here and there. We'll get some rain, we'll get some cold spells. But ultimately, we are kind of like making that transition into the exciting period of the late winter where we're hopeful for the spring. The days are getting longer, things like that. People are out and about, they're really enjoying it. And that's what's been really popular about our channel over the last couple weeks, is the videos pertaining to the winter style weather are what are getting most of the actual attention right now. People, yeah, they love looking at subdivisions and things like that and checking out homes, but what our channel and our analytics are telling us is that you guys want to know what it's like living here in the wintertime. And based off of today, pretty tolerable.
Yeah, I could live here forever like this. It's pretty amazing. Wouldn't need to get down to the warm weather ever. It's incredible to see how many people are out everywhere though. The dog park over there is absolutely full. There's so many people on this trail. There's people on the patio sitting out at these townhomes next to us. Let's show them these awesome townhomes.
We're right here in the Old Mill District. These are a Polish home, townhome subdivision right here. These are right on the river. So this is like our boardwalk right here. So it circles all the way around on the other side of the river as well. Very popular area here, but this is the actual stretch of the river where everybody is floating in the summertime.
I'm gonna pan over and show them where the river is too.
This is the river here.
Right across the path.
This is the river, Deschutes River. We were just in the Old Mill District area.
Right there,
and so now we're over here.
Does not take long to traverse from there to here.
We are traversing today. Absolutely.
We're walking right towards Farewell Glen Park. It's got a ton of grass. It's got a kids play area. It's got a beach area that you can launch your raft. In the winter, there's so much stuff right in this general area, and that's why this is so happening right now. I gotta be really careful not to get smoked by a bike. But excuse me. But it is it's really cool to have days like this, and we get them every year. This isn't like it's some exception. You don't know when they're gonna come and how long they're gonna stay, but every year we get days like this, and we just had to show this day to you guys. It's just too good to be true. I think we might only shoot one video today because we're gonna go enjoy the rest of the day.
Trying to enjoy this weather, but yeah, late January we'll get those 60-degree days, maybe February mid 60s, and then of course in March, that's when we all expect it to become warm because that's when spring officially starts. But ultimately the winter does sometimes drag on. It feels like the switch for the weather typically is like June, maybe mid-June, where it's like kind of June gloom a little bit here and there. You get some pockets of colder days, and then you'll get some 80-degree days, but that switch where it's like, okay, it's officially summertime. That's probably mid-June, maybe like June 20th even, where it's like, okay, we're in the clear. I don't have to check the forecast for the next 90 days because I can expect it to be 85 in that range for the next 3 months or so. But right now it's one of those situations where, all right, we got one of these days, it's been several months, everybody's out and enjoying it, so it's pretty cool.
It's a nice part about our summers too. Our summers aren't unbearably hot. I mean, we'll breach the 100 mark for maybe a week of the summer, but most of the time we sit at that high 80s, low 90s for that July, August period of time. A little cooler in June, a little cooler in October or September-ish. We can have snow sometimes on the 4th of July. I mean, when I say snow, it's happened once, I think, in our lifetime, and it was like a sprinkle that never accumulated anywhere. But we also get these wonderful days. So being the weatherman here in Central Oregon is not an easy job.
One of the other things that's great about the summertime is that there's big fluctuations in temperature from night to day. So it can be 80 or 90 degrees in the daytime, but it can get all the way down to 50 or 47 degrees at night. So you're not dealing with that low range of fluctuation where it's like 90 for a daytime high and then like 82 for a nighttime low. It still gets pretty cool. The air is thin, we're at a high elevation, and so that's what bodes well for the summertime, is the fact that while it does get warm each and every day, it does get pretty cool at night as well, and so it's not unbearably hot and muggy when you're trying to sleep.
Yeah, when we go places down to Arizona or Southern California where you wake up in the morning and it's 75 degrees and you go to bed and it's 75 degrees, I can't do that. Like,
yeah.
Nighttime, I open my window in my room, it cools way down when I wake up, sit on my deck, have a little coffee, and it's nice and chill. Pretty amazing place to be this all year round. But like Ryan said, it's not like you can't escape the heat in the summertime.
Yeah. So I think, you know what, this is a weather update video, giving you guys a little spring or a prelude.
Meteorologist.
Yeah, a little prelude to the spring that's coming, but you can get a feel for what's going on, the buzz that's in the air, all the people that have kind of zipped around us during this shooting of this video, just to give you guys an understanding that, okay, everybody's waiting, we're chomping at the bit. I think that's the way it is wherever you go. Right now, everybody's been kind of pent up with the wintertime, and maybe over the entire West Coast right now, we're getting a little spell of heat, which is great, but this is what it feels like and looks like in Bend when we finally get some patches of warm weather in the late winter. So hopefully this gives you some more perspective, gets you excited about the idea of moving to Bend. If you're watching the channel, you're obviously considering it. Otherwise, why would you? Unless you just love watching what Zach and I have to say in general.
Highly doubtful.
Yeah, but yeah, that's today's video. We're thankful that you're watching. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. Maybe leave a comment. What else do you want to see? We're working on a lot of those comments and thoughts that you guys have presented to us as far as coverage and new material. But ultimately, we're just thankful that you guys are here watching this channel right now.
One other side note, we read every comment that comes through. We have been told in the last couple videos that we've got some extra dinging going on, and when text comes up on the screen, we're listening, and we are going to get that fixed for the next set of videos that come out. Thank you guys for your constructive criticism. We are so thankful for you guys, and we make these for you guys, so please share with us what you like, what you don't like. We appreciate it, and we will make adjustments to make sure that they are what you guys would like. So thank you guys again for watching. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.